And that's where this whole legend began, that maybe it's not actually a mannequin. Maybe it's actually even said they've been walking by the window and turned to look at her and she's in a completely different pose or position. Her presence in the store has even spooked tons of staff members that have worked there. There's this one quote from a staff member that literally says, "Every time I go near Pascualita, my hands break out," brought her to life. Whatever her true origins are, La Pascualita has become a local legend in her own right over the decades. Now, a lot of people say, no, this legend can't be true, because if this mannequin was actually a real human, how would it have remained intact over the past decades and decades? It would definitely degrade and fall apart over time, just like natural humans would after they pass away. Now, news companies have gone to the store owner to ask the actual owner, hey, is this real or is it just a mannequin? And his actual response said, is it true? I really couldn't say. So the store owner isn't even saying if it is true or if it's not true, but I think he's only doing that for the appeal of this local legend. I mean, it brings so many people to his store. Why would he say it's fake, right? Please comment down below if you've ever seen this mannequin in person and what you think about it. Now, before we end this video, I do want to talk about another haunted mannequin that resides in Florida. It's actually in a store called Dillard's. Staff working at a Dillard's in Florida say that there's a possessed mannequin in the juniors department. This particular mannequin stands near the front of the department by one of the main entrances, and they use it to display dresses and gowns, but staff say it always seems like it's watching them. There was this one night when the store was closing, and a staff member was just organizing a bunch of the clothing racks when suddenly they heard this loud scraping on the ground. They say it almost sounded like something was being dragged across the floor, and when they turned around, they saw that this mannequin was facing away from the entrance of the door instead of towards it like they had placed it.
If you could watch less ads, you would, right?
The dragging she heard was actually the mannequin moving itself across the floor. A few weeks later, the staff came for a morning shift and found the mannequin in one of the dressing rooms where it was never supposed to be. And another time, a staff member was walking by the mannequin when it heard a hissing sound say, "Leave." And this staff member swears the mannequin turned its head and looked at her and literally said, "Leave," in a hissing voice. There was a time a customer was checking the tag on the mannequin for the dress it was wearing, and as soon as she touched the tag, she got this shock through her whole body that came directly from the mannequin. And the last thing, and probably the creepiest thing that happened, is that one day a customer was walking through the store and accidentally lost the locket she was wearing around her neck. And this locket was very precious to her because apparently her dad had given it to her before he passed away. So she had this photo of her and her dad in the locket. Well, she lost it at some point when she was in the store, and she told the staff members. They looked all around the store, couldn't find it anywhere. They even looked more after hours when everyone had left the store and could not find this necklace. Now, a few days went by, and one evening the staff walked by this mannequin and saw the locket